Welcome back to the Cool Fears channel. I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. The information on the channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. And today we are going to be taking a look at the Pocket World 1/12 scale mask figure. If you do enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Jumping right on into this review, yes, today we are taking a look at the Pocket World third-party 1/12 scale mask figure. Now, I do believe this is a third-party figure. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but either way, it is a figure of the Jim Carrey mask figure. Jim Carrey is one of my all-time favorite actors, right up there with Tom Cruise, and The Mask is one of my all-time favorite movies. And so having him in this form is unbelievable, and I can't wait to have so much fun with him. I already have a few ideas on how to utilize him for some fun toy photography. But yeah, this has to be my favorite Jim Carrey movie. Yes, I know what you're thinking. What? With so many other great Jim Carrey movies out there, how is this one? It just is. This was the first Jim Carrey film I've ever seen, and it's still always been my favorite till this day, after even seeing all his other work. So with that being said, guys, in the movie he does have quite a few different looks. However, this is the one that he wears on, like, I think the poster and the cover for the DVD/VHS, and so this is the more iconic look to him. However, he did wear a number of different outfits in the movie that I do hope to get eventually. Hopefully they do them all, especially like when he tries to fool the police and he's all dressed up in the Spanish attire and everything. I think that would just be an absolutely great figure, but until then, this one will suffice. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at all the great accessories that he does come with, because he does come with quite a bit. So he does come with a few sets of hands in package. He does come with some sea grip hands, which he is currently utilizing to hold that mallet. He does also come with a pair of very open, very flat, relaxed hands. As you can see, he even has his thumbs curled in. But yeah, you get those. You also get some very expressive grabbing hands, as you can see here, or they can be like display hands, like here. Look at this. I do utilize them to display one of the accessories in my review photos. We do also get a pair of pinching/whistling hands, and I say that because one of the accessories that he does come with does make it look like he's whistling, so you can utilize it for that. You can also grab the brim of his hat like in the movie poster, as well as grabbing his suit, so he can pop it out and look all fly. Next up, he does come with a pair of money grabbing hands, and I'm sure, as you can tell from that, he does come with some money accessories. So with that being said, that wraps it up for all the extra hands that he does come with. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at the other things that he does come with. Like I just said, he does come with some money grabbing hands because he does come with some money. Now, in package, it does come wrapped up like this. However, it is not one solid brick. You can take that little bit of tape off, and you will get some single bills, all individually done right here, because in the film he never holds it like that. He always fans it out to make it look like he's really showing off and show off how much money he actually has. So all you really have to do is take this little strip off. It's a little difficult, but it's not impossible, as you can see, and then you can have an accurate representation with that accessory. They do also include a version of the mask without it being on his face. This would be a really, really cool accessory if they would have included an unmasked Stanley Ipkiss head sculpt. However, they don't. They only include a cartoon wolf mask, or alternative head sculpt, I should say. So there's really no point in having this, but it's still a cool accessory nonetheless. We do also get that pesky alarm clock that drives him nuts and makes him destroy his apartment building. Very well, nicely done and detailed. I love all the different paint applications on it, and even the numbers are very well done. It's just a sticker, but hey, it's pretty cool how well they did that. Next up is the most tiny accessory that you do get in the pack, and with any other 1/12 figure, I will say, in my opinion. So do be careful, and that is his little horn, which he uses to completely obliterate that car, because he honked at him in the street.
I think he wants to communicate.
And so he pulled out this little thing and just went burp, and the car windows just psh. It does have some writing right there. So it's pretty cool because as you can see, it's a very tiny accessory. One last accessory that I did almost forget to show you guys is these 3 money bags. If you remember in one of the scenes in the movie, he does rob the bank that he does work at, and he does sling a few bags of these money bags over his back, and well, they did include the 3 bags, and they also went ahead and tied them all together, so that way it's really easy to pose him with him holding him over his shoulder. Next up, we do have an alternative head sculpt for him, and it is the wolf head, the comic wolf head that he turns into when he first sees Cameron Diaz dancing in the club. And that's why I said you need those whistling hands, because the wolf is whistling, so you can utilize this hand right here to make it look like he's really whistling. And they do also include a feather for this version's hat. However, I am having some extreme difficulties trying to get it to go in. It seems like they put a little too much plastic on the base, and it just doesn't want to go in for me. Every time I push it in, it just bends and falls off, so I've kind of given up. I do want to point out that it's very difficult to get the cartoon wolf head on his neck peg. As you can see, it's just not seeming to want to stick. So yeah, that's one little negative about this guy, but other than that, it's a phenomenal figure. So the last accessory that we do get besides that mallet that he is holding is Odie with the mask on. So if you have seen this movie, you will know that the mask gets ripped from Jim Carrey's face, and Otis, is it Otis or Odie? Man, I think it's Odie. He puts on the mask and he transforms into a mask version of the dog, and it is just the most hilarious thing in the world. And so yeah, it's such a fun and awesome accessory. And so the very last thing that he does come with is a base right here with a flight stand to hold him in place. Like I said, here is the, I guess, the poster or the cover art for the DVD/VHS. It's not in the clearest form, so that's why I'm saying I think it's a third-party figure. But as you can see, he is wearing that iconic yellow suit that he's wearing there. Dare I say, the iconic yellow pimp suit. With that being said, guys, let's go ahead and pull him off the rotating turntable so we can take a closer look. Alright guys, so here we have him up close to the camera so we can take a look at all the amazing great detail. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at the mallet that he was holding in his hand. It is nicely painted with some red and yellow accents right there. Not too much to it besides that, but a very cool accessory nonetheless. So now we get to go ahead and take a look at this guy himself. Now the hat is removable, and once again that feather is removable. Thankfully, this one went in without any issue, and I will not be removing it now that I know how hard the other one is to put in. I'm just going to leave that one in. But yeah, without the hat, it looks amazing. The head sculpt still looks great. It is a one-piece combo, so you don't have any swivel at the top of the neck. All of it is at the base of the neck. But yeah, the detail in this head sculpt is very well done. Yeah, this is Jim Carrey, you know, in the latex mask, and even the teeth are spot on. And so taking a look at the suit, it looks like it's a bit dusty and dirty. However, that's just the inside of the suit. The print's just bleeding out into the outside of the yellow just because my lights are so bright. If I don't have my lights on, it doesn't really bleed through. The tie is a bit of a sticking point for me because it always seems to want to be right here, and every time I fix it, it just flies out in an odd direction. But when it sticks, it looks really good. You can't close his suit jacket. However, as you can see, the print on the inside is identical to the one that he has in the movie, and even has suspenders right there. So the suit is all yellow. The suit tailoring from the front does look pretty good. It isn't until you go to the back that these shoulders look a little bad and off, and even the lining in the middle isn't straight. But you know, that's the back of the suit, so as long as the front of the suit looks good, we're good. The pants look very well done as well. He does come with some nice shoes on the bottom. So yeah, not too much else to look at. So with that being said, why don't we go ahead and talk about this guy's articulation. He will look all the way to the right, all the way to the left. He will look down. Whoops. So if you take a look at that in there, you'll see that it's not too much of a neck peg. So he'll look down that much. He'll look up that much, pretty much just back at you. His arms will go out to a T pose. They will go forward actually quite far, which is really good. They will go back that far. You do have a butterfly joint in there, right? Is that a butterfly joint? Yeah, you do have a butterfly joint. Bicep swivel right there. Double hinge elbows. Rotation at that wrist, hinging in and out, up and down, whichever way that ball peg is facing. You do have a decent ab crunch down and back. rotation at the top of the abs right there, not so much at the bottom, but a little bit of rotation at the bottom as well. Taking a look at his legs, they will kick out that far before his pants will start to rip. He will kick forward that far, he will kick back none at all, and I just noticed he actually does come with some real pockets, so you can actually put his hands in his pockets, or you could put the alarm clock in it. He does come with some double hinge knees right there. Taking a look at his ankles, they will go down that far, they will go up that far, ball rocker hinge, and that is all for this guy's articulation. Alright guys, so that has been my review of the Pocket World 1/12 The Mask figure. Let me know down in the comments below, what did you think of this figure? And if you've made it this far in the video, type down in the comments below, smoking. That way I know you've made it this far and you're enjoying the content. With that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at some really cool pics that I took of this guy. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a great fucking day.